It's very crucial for the women and children in our community to have somewhere warm to sleep at night.
We're very grateful to Shelter of Flint for working with us with limited resources and space.
For more than a month, Catholic Charities and the Shelter of Flint, they have been serving as nighttime warming centers for people who need to get in from the cold. It's the first year the Shelter of Flint has opened its basement to help women and children overnight. For the past several years, the women and children, they stayed at the Catholic Charities Warming Center at the North End Soup Kitchen. Unfortunately, this year, because of needed repairs, that isn't possible. So the Shelter of Flint stepped in.
We have already here a 70-bed shelter upstairs, and to bring in 47 more people for 4 months out of the year has been a pretty huge undertaking.
In December, the Shelter of Flint had 69 women and 30 children who stayed in the warming center overnight. Shelley Hoffman, the vice president and chief operating officer, says they've been very proud to step in and help.
Our unhoused numbers continue to grow, and people are in need of warmth, especially in these cold winter months.
At 5 o'clock, check-in begins at the Shelter of Flint. People get a mat and set up their own areas in this space.
People come after either being at Center for Hope in the day, or they might have dinner at Carriage Town.
Catholic Charities would typically offer the North End Soup Kitchen during the winter months for women and children, but CEO Katie Baxter says repair work at the location greatly limited space.
We only had the Center for Hope, and so we're using that space to serve men.
They can have up to 65 men in the lower level of the Center for Hope. Then, if needed, they can use the community closet as a space as well.
We see approximately 40 to 55 men every night.
They haven't had to turn anyone away this winter, which Baxter says is a good thing.
So there's really a housing crisis in our community, and there has been for some time. Many people are experiencing homelessness, and the shelters are wonderful, our partners, but they're often full. We do have limited shelter beds in our community, and so the warming center is kind of an extra space.
The other issue they've had to deal with this winter season is illness. The Shelter of Flint is using space that was supposed to be for the warming center as a quarantine area because illness has spread.